points in the game.
This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Jayhawks will kick this away to start us off. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. The Tigers offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
First play, looking to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And that run produces a decent game.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. So Kansas's offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Showed off the stiff arm and picked up a pretty good gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The Jayhawks will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Mizzou! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Gives it to the back. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Play action here on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Going to hand this off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. The back's got it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The Jayhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Jayhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
The Jayhawks will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this time it's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the right side. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Powering through the defender. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
The offense will... decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5.
Start of offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They get him down. Where he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. There's a throw underneath to the tight end. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Kansas.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, so much to break down from a spirited 1st half between the Tigers and the Jayhawks.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Kansas offense is back out there now. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And here's the handoff. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times, this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here, the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at a quarterback and say, why didn't he make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy called the plays at second and 8. That's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Butler. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Washington. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 10, on to punt it away.
And he boots it high into the air. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Important second down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. And that's a third straight misfire. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Who makes the grab? Makes the defender miss. Finds room at the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brought down at the 14-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Jayhawks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is just complete domination in every phase: offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
38, Missouri 10.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it from the gun. Breaks free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down. A 1st and 10 play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
On the ground, it's Washington. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He breaks free. As the 1st down is still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Will be a turnover on downs.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grinding away with a running game. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. You know, for the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Great footwork, a big opening now. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. And the Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Here we go. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and